Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Mashinky with me, Alpha Omega, and Prince Edward Island Railways. So this is our newest train, the Morel Lumber Train. It's a testing train for our new track that I have built in between episodes, and boy was it kind of expensive. You can see that we lost almost all of our money. Now, you will also notice that I created a new track here, which allows trains that are going from the depot to bypass the Cornwall Sawmill train station and head directly into our new route, which is as follows. We have, we have the forest near Morel, with a train station that's leading to the sawmill at Scotchford Lumber Mill, and from there we have connection to Charlottetown main train station where the factory is located, and from where we have a connection via Winslow to Brackley Beach and Stanhope train station where we have the shop. Now this is a massive undertaking, way bigger than we would actually need, but at this point we are just gonna spam trains for this route. The reason is that the one that we're actually missing is not the iron tokens or the coal tokens, but it's the timber tokens, and in essence any kind of tokens we can get from the shop. So we are going to send as many trains as we can to facilitate this route, make it work, and thus gain a ton of timber tokens, a lot of things from the factory here, lots of goods, and in essence even more timber and iron and coal tokens from the shop. Now, while I was building this, I was also thinking that this is actually a pretty good place where we could start testing our small trains. Meaning, for example, I can create a little connection here through Scotchford and Mount Stewart, where we could put some of the simple train designs that we have available. For example, well, either the Stella, or more likely something like this, the M131, which is a small, fairly fast train, which can just go there and back without any issue, or the Hamburger, or some other ones that we will come up with. I also changed the train that's traveling from Charlottetown through Winslow to Brackley Beach and Stanhope. It is called the Northern Express, and I retired the Winslow Express, but you can see that this train is actually already completely full, so we will need more trains on this route. Unfortunately, at this point I don't think we have enough tokens. If we do, I'm gonna get that one next. Let's see. And then we're just gonna start copying the lumber trains and other ones. Wait, where are you? Northern Express. Here you are. So let's try to duplicate you. Yeah, you can see we're out of timber tokens. So that is our biggest, that's the thing that's actually holding us back. And I didn't know this, but I wanted to design this route for the faster trains, but you can't, because it costs, if you do this as a high-speed railway, it costs, surprise, surprise, timber tokens. So timber is going to be the thing that we will need here the most. So actually creating this this route and making it as big as possible is going to be pretty important for us now. So could we, for example, duplicate the lumber train? I don't think so. I think it also requires timber tokens, or less of them. Well, okay, let's duplicate you. We're gonna call you the Morel Lumber Train 2. And we'll have to create a new one, which is going to haul timber from the sawmill in Scotchford to the factory in Charlottetown. The station here is getting really complicated. A lot of trains passing to and fro, but the tracks seem to be fairly well designed for this amount of traffic. With the exception of this one. What's going on here? Okay, why aren't you going? It's a... Oh my god, did I? Okay, well there's my issue. I actually paused the timber train here when I was rebuilding the tracks, and I was trying something. I probably paused it, which actually stopped this entire route. Great, okay. So now you see the issues that you might have when you don't check what you're doing properly. But at least we figured it out. No wonder we're not getting enough timber. And we get a new mission called Take a Break. My friend, I have a strong feeling that you've spent the last few months working too hard and you need to take a break. Your railway empire is doing great, you know, but you should take a well-deserved break from time to time. Jump into one of your modern trains, enjoy your sandwich in one of your dining cars, or ride on the engine with one of your skilled drivers. Take a break and enjoy. Travel 5 minutes inside one of your trains. That's actually a pretty good task. Just politics, quests. Okay. So a second lumber train is going. Now we need to create a timber train. USC lumber. 16. Okay, but do we have better ones? Runghofer 2 has a capacity of 15. And is actually much bigger. Yeah, this one is USC lumber. What should cost? 20 iron. This one costs 15. Okay, so it's more expensive. We need more iron though for that. Okay, what's going on here? Why are you stopped? Wait, what? What is going on here? Go! Okay. A little issue here, but nothing we can't fix. This is the way the oversights that you can see sometimes that won't show up for quite some time until you actually realize them by experience. Okay, so you guys are already traveling with the lumber. That's good. The trains can turn here and go back. It's a really interesting design. I don't actually like the way it looks, but it's the best I could do. This is kind of harsh, but it works. The train can join in here or it can go out, but it can't really pass through here, from here to here. But there's no point because, you know, there's never going to be a situation like that. You are not stopped, right? Yeah, and we could definitely use another signal here because they're stopping too much. Okay, so hopefully I have unstuck the situation here that I caused myself, which is the worst kind of situation. Wow, so many trains waiting here. Well, but once they go out, it's gonna be fine. Okay, so we're gonna get more iron. I think we can put on one more train here for the carry. So let's duplicate you one more time. Wow, you cost steel as well. Well, unfortunately not much I can do with that. We need this to go morale lumber train 3. But now we can focus on the next part of our plan, which will be taking the timber from here. Okay, the first delivery is coming. Let us enjoy this. Sawmill workers, huh? Huh, there's actually no place where we can put this, so let's model the terrain here a bit. Because this is gonna give us... Actually, you can also give us some money here, that's pretty good. And... sawmill workers, okay. So the train is now gonna go this way and pass across the bridge. So let's take a look at how this is gonna go. We're going on a bridge. So 3 trains will be enough for this route for now. But considering it's gonna start giving us also money and other stuff like more tokens for the delivered lumber, I think we should be fine. Oh, I like how it looks now. And you have a green light here, because there's no other train coming. And we can go back. Nicely done. What I wanted to build over here and over there actually was the freight stations. But I think we'll be fine. I've upgraded a bit the forest, but we can still do a bit more here if we want to do. For example, the lumberjack's house actually give us... Wow, it would give us a ton of extra lumber here. Okay, so that's the first one. Where's the third one? Over here. Good. So the past. This area is going well. Okay, this is also looking kind of good. Hopefully there's no issue here. Go, go, go. Iron trains are passing, both with raw ore and upgraded ore. And now we need to design our first train that's gonna go from Scotchford lumber mill to the factory here. So let's look at it. We're actually getting a ton of money. So I think I was using the class 52 for those trains, which cost 52 iron. Have I not? I'd like to keep this route concise. Yeah, BR52. Okay, 3 trains seem to be what this route will be okay with. Later on, if we expand it, we can put 4 on there. And if we spend all of our iron actually on the engine, then we won't really have much to spend on the wagons. But I think you don't... Oh, you cost that. Well... If we don't have enough iron, which we don't at this point, I guess the only option here is to use the original Ronghofer. Which... This one would be so much better. But it's also super long. Yeah, but it's much better, so we would need more iron. Damn, everybody is stuck here. Yeah, these trains are carrying massive loads of iron there and back. Though the foundry has a ton of... Yeah, the foundry could definitely use another iron train here. But these are actually blocking us, not them. Yeah, okay, so this area has sort of unspooled itself, which is good. Finally, no more delays. Trains are going nicely here. Yeah, so we need an extra train for the northern route. Yeah, you can see that it's really full. But Stanhope is now at size 2 already. Pretty good. Okay, most of it though is the train station. And Brackway Beach is at size 3. Winslow at size 12. What are we doing on... Okay, get 675 passengers. 453 to Winslow. Yeah, okay, so we definitely need to make the northern leg of our travels better. Okay, so wait, will you give us... No, you just give us goods. And the trains for goods cost iron. All of them. Why does everything cost iron? Hibbins, because 2 times 20 feet. Well, turns out iron is... Well, but we're doing this for iron, basically. Open. Jesus Christ, look at these costs. Hibbins cost 75 and 30. A caboose. Another great situation. Fortunately, the iron trains have to pass through there. I haven't still figured out... I could pull them down into an actual tunnel here and connect them from here, but that would be a nightmare to construct. And there's no way to join them otherwise, except for crossing these already monstrous tracks. That's just already insane. This is not working properly. Is there another place where we could send it? What about the Torrefier? No. That one requires... Is there any place where we could send the iron that we had? Do you accept iron? No, you accept only goods. So there has to be a toolworks. And I don't see... Okay, there's one over here. Which could work if we just extended this. A simple route. And that would also allow us to get access to the refinery over there. Okay, well, that's a bit complicated. Yeah, I really think we need to start taking goods from the lumber mill here. So let's take a train. We're gonna take the BR52 and we're gonna assign the Runghofers to it. So we can't really do the Runghofer 2s. Okay, you can get one more. These are also really long. But alas, that's what it is. So we're gonna be the Scotchford timber train. I like the BR52. It has a massive strength, and it goes exactly at the speed which we need, which is 50. And it's a bit of waste of iron, but I believe it's gonna be fine. I wish I could make them slightly longer though. These trains are really, or they seem really short because the engine is so goddamn big. When we get to the diesel engines, it's gonna be much, much better. Okay, give me all those tokens. Let me double check. There really is not a single train that will allow me to, sorry, not train, a wagon that will allow me to transport goods for wood. Well, you. Which is not great. Okay, well, I guess we'll really need more of this. So I'll get one more. Yeah, we definitely need one more lumber train. This leg is much longer than this one. So one more lumber and one more timber train on this. How is the forest doing? Yeah, it's managing its own, so we can throw in another train there. Though this is really a waste of steel or iron. Yeah, we don't have iron. But the timber tokens are starting to work much better. What do you cost? That's actually another thing that I wanted to check. Can we get you? Yeah, we can. Okay. So we can duplicate the Northern Express. And we'll call it the Winslow Express. And send you out on your merry way. If we can. Yeah, this is really working just so. Like any extra train would collapse this, so we really can put more into it. But it's a good candidate for upgrades. If we could, for example, make these trains all diesel, so they would consume less fuel and would be shorter, because I'm fairly certain that all of the new engines are. No, actually they're not. They're at size. Well, one. Well, most of the trains that we are using are like 1.6 or something like that. So we would still be able to fit at least an extra wagon on them. And the Cornwall sawmill is actually full of this. Here's you with the nice iron haul. Yeah, this one is actually full. This one is actually full, so if we could connect it to the toolworks, that would work. But connection from over here to there via this is insane. That's what it is. We would actually have to have like a northern leg, and in that case that makes absolutely no sense, because we could just make it like so, and a crossing. No other. Well, no, there's toolworks over here where we could start hauling the iron from here, and we have another iron ore mine here, which we could connect and make the waterside foundry much bigger, which I think could be a good idea, because if we fix our timber situation here, which we will, then the accurate question is, what are we going to do next? And the right answer is we should focus on iron, because coal seems to be a non-existent problem. Not to mention that whatever we deliver to shop is going to boost our coal production. So I'm going to hope that's going to work. Yeah, the lumber trains are doing good. The forestry is doing fine. They're running fairly nicely. You are the first one to carry this, so we'll need one more of you, and then we can start thinking about taking the cargo here, because we will need, and I guess we'll need 2 trains for that. So for now we'll have only 4 trains running, but as we extend this area to Grand Takardi and some of these, yeah, I could, for example, I could even make Cavendish, North Rustico, South Rustico, Wheatway River line connect to Winslow, and from Winslow to Charlottetown main station, and just have small trains running there. Jesus Christ, Winslow is... Yeah, we might have to add a 3rd train on this route, because... And the rest of the area is being serviced fine. It's Winslow really that's bothering us. So hold on, can we get a 3rd train here for the route? We can. Okay, so Winslow Express was... So we have Northern Express, Winslow Express, and let's go this one. Dawn. No, not Dawn. Let's go with Seaside Express. And there we go. 75 might be enough. So we'll have 3 trains running here, and that should be good for this route. Lumber train. What about the timber train? Nicely done. So for 42, we should get about 8 crates, if I'm calculating this correctly. All right. For 9. Actually, 9 crates. I missed. No. Wait, 30 is 10. Wow. 30 is 10, yeah, so I was way off. 30 is 10, so there's gonna be 14 crates per train. And the capacity here is what in the wagons? USCS Boxcar. 7 per 1. So I think we really will need, just for now, I guess 1 train is going to be enough, and we'll see if there's going to be an overflow, because there's going to be 4 trains for this leg, 2 trains for this leg, and probably 1 train for this leg to have it properly set up. Yeah, 146, so you are the next candidate for duplication. And between episodes I'm gonna do an extension here, which is going to be to connect this station to these 2 works, and we'll hook up additional coal and iron trains, and that ought to work. That should maybe double or triple our iron token production. Oh, at least double. I think, together with this one, which is gonna be the important part. So let's get another one of these timber trains. And it's gonna be Scotchford Timber Train 2. And now all we're going to need is an extra train that's gonna go. By the way, we got one of these engines for free, but I don't really think that's worth anything. With 300 horsepower, I just have it there for fun. Yeah, it's this one, BR3 BDZ 52, and these are all consuming oil, so we don't want to get those. Yeah, we really can't do any one of these. This one could be used, but I think this is still a steam train. Well, until we hook up oil, it's not gonna happen. So how heavy are these cargo wagons? They're super light, so we don't really need a big engine for that. You could take something fairly small and fast. Yeah, there really isn't anything like that. There really isn't anything like that. What is the smallest one? CSD 354 is fairly short. The Russian Philip 340 horsepower. Actually, what about one? No, it's super slow, so that one we can't use. You are size 1. Damn, we don't really have any short trains available at this point. So here's the Scotchland Timber Train 2. There's the Northern Express, Seaside Express. We're gonna see if these numbers are gonna start dropping. It's not an issue in the north. It really is an issue between Winslow and Charlottetown, but more frequent connections are gonna boost the growth of these cities as well. I could actually build something here, like I could build a saloon here, which I believe could motivate the city to grow and give us a bit more people here. So let's build a saloon here, because we can. Actually, let's build it like this. That ought to grow you a bit. Or are you suffering from pollution? No, it's still 0.7. Never mind then. I was hoping that could work, but no. And you are giving us also 0.7. No saloon for you, I guess. Actually, wait, here. Decorations. I don't want decorations, I want a saloon. Okay, we could build it here, effectively closing the city, but okay, let's do it. Okay, that increased the generation of the people by 1 point. And we're gonna end this episode by actually launching our first cargo train. We do have tokens, so I really wish we had some good choice here, but I'm not happy with any of these. Russian is 1.19 and 1.64. We don't need anything that strong. I wish you were faster. You're only 47, so on such a route, because it's mostly straight track. But you know, I think we're gonna go with the CSD because it does 400. Or maybe I could go with you. No, let's go with the Russian. I'm gonna go with the Russian, and we can put what, 4 cargo. Yeah, 4 cargo containers on it right now. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's way under its capacity. But you know, we can add more later on. So Charlottetown main train station and Stanhope train station. So you go, you're gonna be the Stanhope cargo train. Stanhope just one? Yeah, Stanhope cargo train. So where do we have you? Our first cargo train. Oh nice, these are these old wagons. That's pretty cool. Okay, you can see these ones sometimes even now. Now I understand the lumber. So how much do we have here? 28, yeah, so you have exactly that capacity, don't you? Yeah, 28, okay, so it's gonna take the cargo, and for 28, I don't know how this calculation is done, but we might get, for 28, so this is 6, so we would get 4 times this, if I understand it correctly, so 8 lumber tokens, 8 coal tokens, and 4 iron tokens, plus 17 times 4 gold. Or gold, I mean money. So let's just see it get full, and then we're gonna call the episode a day. I like it. If it had a bit more wagons, it would look pretty cool. I think we can hook up at least 2 more to it. Yeah, it could carry 2 more definitely without any issues. Because it's gonna slow it down, but considering this is a 50 miles per hour max track, it's gonna be fine. West Steam. Okay, first time I actually saw a train stop here, but nice, this is working really, really well. So it's filling up, fill her up, and there we go, our first cargo train is on its way. Nice, okay, so a lot of progress today. Charlottetown is actually at size 30 now. Damn. Okay, it's pretty good. And we've populated this track, not completely, but I think to, yeah, a pretty decent balance. What we'll need is another cargo train and probably make this one slightly longer. So in between this and the next episode, I'm gonna extend this, no, not this one, the iron foundry, to include this toolworks and 1 more iron and 1 more coal connection, so that we have as much production as possible, but we can start hauling it into these two works. It's gonna be pretty cool. This coal can just connect. The iron is gonna be a nightmare, but considering we made tunnels here, I can just lead it over it and just connect it this way. So, thank you very much for joining me. Now, see you in the next episode. It's fun. We're expanding pretty nicely.